Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Seth, clinical psychologist Dr. Seth Meyers, and I have the podcast Insight with Dr. Seth, where we talk about a whole range of topics that affect you and your daily lives. We gain insight so that we can understand ourselves and others better. Today, in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about goal setting, and I just want to share why this came up. This morning, I was thinking about goal setting, and it occurred to me, wait a minute, what goal in my life am I currently working on right now? And I realized, as much as I'm always preaching all this advice as a psychologist, it occurred to me, I actually don't have any clear goal, any clear life goal that I'm working on at this moment. So just to let you know, I figured it out before I started filming this video. And it's one of the things that I need to do in my life more is I need to drink more water. Very simple, right? Well, I'm going to talk to you about a specific way that you can start setting goals. And it's a really good reminder for you and myself included whenever you set a goal. Now, a lot of times people will set a goal for something like exercise. They'll say something like, I need to start exercising more. And you know what? I'm going to start exercising more this year. That is not a good goal to set. Why? Because it doesn't meet certain criteria that you need to have a goal be achieved. If you want to set a goal and you want to achieve that goal, there are some very specific criteria that you can focus on. And the term to remember is SMART, SMART. And each one of those letters in the word SMART signifies a criterion that you should meet for your goal. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So let me give an example. The person who said, you know what, I want to start exercising more. I'm going to start exercising more this year. I told you that is not a well set goal. Here's the way to make that goal a SMART goal. I am going to start jogging and I will jog for a minimum of 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. And that specific goal I will do this week. I will commit to the goal of running one day this week for a minimum of 5 minutes. That is a SMART goal. That is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. You can achieve that goal. That is possible if you're able to jog. Now, the example that I gave about my own simple goal to start drinking more water, that goal is just way too big. It's way too amorphous, and I need to clean up that goal and make it a SMART goal. So here's one thing that I can do. Today, I will drink 3 more sips of water than I normally do. 3 more sips of water. That is a SMART goal. I will do that by the end of today. Now, you can probably imagine what happens when someone sets such a small, realistic, and achievable goal. Once they start doing that, they actually are comfortable and sort of naturally make bigger goals. They start setting a bigger goal. So they think, well, I'm drinking a few sips of water. May as well just go ahead and drink the whole glass at some point. Now, what happens over time? The more you get into the practice of setting these SMART goals week by week, they ultimately become automatic. So, your task, set a SMART goal today by the end of the day for something and make it time bound.